I remembered the other day a big story that I hadn't thought about since I learned gematria. And I was in 8th grade when this was a big story. It was national news. But I'm from upstate New York, and the guy, his name was Ralph Bucky Phillips. And they put him on the FBI 10 most wanted fugitives list and the U.S. Marshal Service's top 15 list. And because I remembered this the other day, I decided to look up the story and apply the language of gematria to the story to see if I saw anything. And sure enough, just completely by the numbers. And let's just get into it. So it was April 2nd, 2006. And he escaped from prison. This guy did. He escaped from Alden Correctional Facility on April 2nd. In the most pure cipher of gematria. Ralph Bucky Phillips equals 92. April 2nd is the 92nd day of the year. And no, it is not a leap year, 2006. So the 92nd day of the year, you have Ralph Bucky Phillips escaping from prison. Just, what are the odds of that? And let's go further into it. He was detained on September 8th, 2006. And he was actually detained in PA, across the border, right across the border from New York. Let me bring up the Wikipedia page because it has more. Ralph, let me spell it right. Ralph Bucky Phillips. Let's bring up the Wikipedia. So you can see that he was arrested by Pennsylvania State Police. So I looked at the governor of Pennsylvania at the time. It was Ed Rendell. Ed Rendell. His birthday is 1/5. So look at this. From when Ralph Bucky Phillips was arrested, 9/8/2006, to Ed Rendell's upcoming birthday, it was 119 days. Now let's go back to this. He escaped from Alden Correctional Facility in Erie County. Alden Correctional Facility. On the 92nd day of the year, remember. His name 92. They get him 119 days before the governor of Pennsylvania's birthday in PA. And 119, that has other significance because this Bucky Phillips guy, he killed a police officer. That's why he was, and injured 2 others, I believe. Fraternal Order of Police is 119. So he escapes from the 119 facility. They catch him. They arrest him 119 days before before the governor's birthday. Fraternal Order of Police 119. This is just showing you how on point they have and also 17 weeks. 17's a big one. Let's go to Latin here. The word, because he was on the FBI's top 10 most wanted, FBI 17. So they get him 17 weeks before the governor of Pennsylvania's birthday. They get him in Pennsylvania. And there's more, but I'm hitting the big points first. So just in the most pure cipher, his name 92, the 92nd day of the year. It's the 119 facility. They get him 119 days before the governor's birthday. And Fraternal Order of Police 119. So I mean, you really could just leave it there and just say, look, that's why anybody questioning the validity of gematria, don't do that, because this is clearly what they're doing. You can that's not a coincidence that he escapes on the 92nd day of the year and his name is 92. But let's go from when he escaped 4/2 to 2006 until when he was captured 9/8 2006. 159 days. I did all the research earlier. There was something to what was the 159? I don't think the 159 was a huge aspect to this. What's 159? So let's see is Scottish Rite 159? Yeah. That's what it was. Scottish Rite's 159. They get him 159 days after he escapes. That's probably what they're doing with that. The 159 was there wasn't a lot with the 159. Just except the Scottish Rite. So let's move on. Let's go from his Ralph Bucky Phillips, his birthday. Of course, his birthday is June 19th. That's interesting. But this was from his birthday until when he's arrested, 6/19/2006. He's arrested 81 days after his birthday. That's funny because arrest is a big 81, and so isn't ritual. Obviously, this was a ritual here. What else was there? There was another 81. Let's see here. Was it I think it was Most Wanted Fugitives without the FBI. Just Most Wanted Fugitives. Yeah. They put him on the Most Wanted Fugitives list. They put him on that list. Hold on, let's go back here to reference it. They put him on the list on September 7th. So a day before he gets arrested, they put him on the Most Wanted. And there's a reason he was the 483rd I did look up some big 483s. You need a bigger cipher for these. We already covered like the main points using the most pure, just right off the bat. But government is a 483. This guy, just a patsy. I don't know where they get these fucking people from. But 483 like government. There was another 483 that was relevant too in satanic that I'm forgetting. But hold on. Let's go back here. So they put him on September 7th. Remember I said the Pennsylvania State Police got him? Pennsylvania State Police 97. Yeah, just that dark blue cipher. That's... I mean, this is impossible that all this could just be a coincidence. That you have not the dates lining up with the gematria. I mean, they put him on the most wanted list on 9/7. They get him on 9/8. And of course, 9/8 is when the Catholic Church celebrates the Virgin Mary's birthday. But he escapes from the 119 facility. And then they capture him in Pennsylvania 119 days from the governor's birthday. And then he escapes on the 92nd day of the year. 92 his name is. But you know what, how I said FBI 17, and that 17 weeks is when the 17 weeks is... I'm fucking having a brain freeze right now. What's going on? The 17 weeks is fucking how many? I'll just do the math real quick. 17 times 7. Yeah. What the fuck? I just completely... The 119 is 17 weeks. Bucky is 17. And Bucky's just like Mason. That's another thing. Look how Bucky and Mason are exact overlaps. This is a fucking Masonic ritual. Scottish Rite 159. The real question, I mean, that just shows you they had this Rendell in there. He had the birthday for this going ritual. And people were like, what's so good about gematria? It's like, I remember this story in 2006. Like, it was just all over the news. It's like, Ralph Bucky Phillips this, Ralph Bucky Phillips that. I'm like, I just randomly remembered this. I'm like, oh, I'm going to look up this Ralph Bucky Phillips story that I remember. Sure enough, just completely by the numbers. Like, this is better than being able to, like, predict a sports game, which you can do, but I'm saying this is priceless type of information. You're not going to vote in a system. Look, a state trooper died. I mean, these people are fucking sick. It's like they're doing it all by a fucking number code. But hold on, there's another thing I wanted to get to, too. So, the first shooting is on June 10th. June 10th? You can write the date June 10th, 106. He's born on 106 date numerology. 6 plus 19 plus 19 plus 62. That equals 106. So he's born on 106 date numerology. The first shooting is on 10/6. Huh. Just all this is that's just sheer coincidence. No, it's not. It's proof there's something really evil going on. And they want the populace just so focused on Donald Trump's the savior that they're just not even gonna... There is something very wrong with what's going on. And then, okay, there's a part in here where it says he pled not guilty on November 29th. Or in his own words, it says guilty as hell. But November 29th, he pleads guilty. Let's see how many days after that, his birthday, that was. 163 days after his birthday, he pleads guilty. Of course, he was involved in the death of a police officer. 163 is the 38th prime. And of course, they put his FBI top 10 list on 9/7, death 97 in reverse. And of course, 97 is the 25th prime, death is 25. But look at this, just Bucky Phillips, 163. So, this knowledge, like I said, because I just remember that, I guess it was 18 years ago now, just this name just all over the news. And it just dawned on me the other day to take a look at this, because I never took a look at it since probably 2006. And you just apply this simple code of gematria, and the proof is in the pudding. Because that can't be a coincidence. Just all that can't be a coincidence. So, it is of course not a coincidence. 100% not. It's actually proof of what they're doing. The code they are using, this is proof of that. And just to sum it up, we'll just put all the, and of course 64 is interesting. Bucky Phillips, kill 64. But hold on. What was the... So, most wanted fugitives, 81. Of course, we saw how they arrest him 81 days after he... I'm not gonna just rehash the whole shit. You just seen everything. And it's completely by the numbers. And I just wanted to do a fucking video on this. Because it's just fucking undeniable. People aren't even looking into the right things. But where the fuck do they get these fucking people from? I mean, what the fuck? Everything he did was by the numbers. It's like, is it fucking MK Ultra? I mean, it's fucking something completely fucked up. But we know this is the code. It exposes you don't want to participate in elections because the people that are putting on those elections, they're operating by this code. And it's fucking satanic. But we'll leave it there for now. I haven't done a video in a while. Want to do one. But, yeah, peace.